Good evening, everyone. I don't even know if this is working, but I'm trying it for the first time. Going live tonight to show off my Pampered Chef Rapid Prep Mandoline. So I've done a lot of prep work. My husband was like, dude, what are you gonna do with all these cut up veggies? What are you making for dinner? So samples of stuff, but it is on sale today, going off sale for just under $60. Tonight's the last night, and I do have a shared rewards party going. So if anyone's interested, we may be able to get a further discount than that, depending on how many people we get interested. But we do have to have them in the cart tonight and paid for. That being said, you can put your credit card in, but it won't be charged till the party closes. So just keep that in mind if you're interested. And I'm blind and I can't see if people are putting comments, so I may walk up there later. But I did send the children and the husband and everyone away, so they're not here, so I don't get any more nervous than I already am. All right, I'm gonna walk up because I can't see it and see if anyone's even on. Gail. Hi Gail, how are you? So good to see you. So anyway, let me start out. Like I said, Rapid Prep Mandoline. I have a lot of my prep tools here that I'll kind of show along the way, but I thought I'd give you just a little lowdown on this. This is the beautiful, as you can see, I've been already trying, all the food catcher where you're going to be cutting up the different items, which I love. Super easy, fits in like so. These two pieces here are what you put the food in, and then this is the thing that helps slide it down when you're pushing it to cut. The other feature that I absolutely love is the little suction cups. I love that noise on the bottom. You can see it's messy because I've been chopping away out here since after work. And it's very easily collapsible. Down it goes. So it's flat, compact. This guy actually goes down. You just lock it like so. And you can also put this guy in here, and he does snap on here for easy storage. I don't have it on just right, but you get the picture. So the other little piece that I want to show before I start working with it is these different dials. I'll come in a little closer so you can see. So basically, you can do the different types of cut and then the how thick you'd want it, with one being the thinnest and up to the 8, which would be the thickest. So I've been playing around. That's what I've been doing all night, is trying different ways. The 3 options here too are like a full potato slice, or you have a fry slice, a little thinner. It can be a fry, it can be for salads. A lot of the things I ended up doing were that, because I've been prepping for stir fry that we've been having. And these are a thicker cut, which would be more for like a fry if you're doing the sweet potato or regular potato fries in the deluxe air fryer, which is back there with my fancy light that I won last year when I started, because it's been a year since I've been selling Pampered Chef. Can't believe it. Anyway, so those are those options. And the old mandolin, which I have back there, I'm not going to open my cupboard because things might fall out. You would just have, it wouldn't have this piece, and you would just put it in a bowl and you would slice the potato or whatever it was you're cutting. But with this one, you have the protection of the blade. This cover is a safety protection. It has a lock here that you unlock to open it. The blade is down here in a hidden area where you can use your, comes with this awesome cleaning brush to clean out with where the different blade is, so that you don't cut yourself, which I love, because that was probably the reason I didn't use the regular mandolin the most, was because of a safety concern. I know my mother-in-law Teresa used it religiously when she made her creamed cucumbers, because she loves it and it's easy, but she has to use a fillet glove to make sure she doesn't cut herself. So this way you don't have to wear a glove. But kudos to her for having a creative way to make it safe. So anyway, like I said, this top here unscrews, voila. I actually opened this box and did a video when I first got it, and I was able to do everything the first time, shockingly, without even opening an instruction booklet, even though it may look a little complicated. Ooh, there's my brush. So you just set him in there. Like I said, the suction cups are moving because I have water everywhere because I've been cutting everything. This latch also is the way that this item secures in. And again, this is the thing that keeps the food down. So we will try some different things. First, let's see. I got lots of things prepped. I started with some cucumbers. So I put them on the setting that's kind of like how you'd make a home fryer or whatnot. Maybe I will do up closes for those, where you can see kind of like a chip. So great for snacking for the kids, great for salads, however you like to eat them that way. We're going to try, let's see what I want to try this time. Maybe I will do the same. So I'll put it on the setting that is like the chip looking way. It also depends on the way that you put it in here, the way you lay it is how it's going to cut. So if I put it this way, obviously it's going to cut it differently. And I do chop them into smaller pieces to make it easier so that this guy fits in appropriately. I always forget which way, this way. And then thickness wise, I think I want it a little thinner, so I have it on a 2, but I might thicken it. Actually, we'll move it to like a 5. It is a play game of what you like. So it does sound a little noisy, so when we're live doing this, it may be like, wow, she's bashing it. I have a lot of food remnants in here that I haven't cleaned out because I've cut so many things. So that's why. And then you see, voila, just like the other cucumbers. So they're pretty cool. I'll put them up close again. Woo! Pretty cool. Let's see what else I can quickly do. Let's try the potato. So I'm going to put it over now to the larger potato setting, and I'll make it a little thicker. Maybe I'll go up to a 7. And I always forget which way you got to lay it. I got to think through, because this would be, is this the way? Well, we'll learn together. That's how I roll. So let's see. I guessed right. So it's not the flat side. When I want to make the fry, I do it the long way. You have to just think about which way the blade is. But you can see the little fries that I made. So that's pretty cool. And then we can do those in our air fryer and be all healthy and stuff. So that's a beautiful thing. Let's see what else we have to try. I was going to try some carrots. So I have cut them down to size here so they're easy to fit in lengthwise into here. Today one of our executive directors was making carrot sticks at lunch to make them healthier than from those prepackaged ones that you and actually I probably have to do it the other way, right? I can't ever remember how this works. It's experimenting. That you could use them instead of buying those already pre-cut carrots that I don't like when they're soggy or they're sitting there too long and they've got, water in the bag and they're disgusting. So let's try this. See what it does. Oh, I'm making it. So some of them, if I would have done them a little longer, I would have got a little longer carrots. But here you go with some carrot sticks. So instead of having to feed your children those nasty little ones, you could easily make them fresh. And do meal prep, on the weekends like we try to do, but you never get to. You know how that goes. So let's see what else we got to try. I'm gonna try some celery. So, the celery that goes bad in your fridge.
In my shoes. It's ready. You're never ready.
Try to put in a soup if you want it more minced. I had made one earlier the other way, which was more of like a shredded, like a smaller fry. I don't know if you can see those. Kind of like a smaller shred versus more of a chopped up way. So it's all about how you lay the food in on which side it cuts. So what I'm actually gonna do is get my kids' mixing bowl, which is pretty awesome for those of you that know the kids' mixing bowl. And I'm gonna put the veggies all in here that we're gonna use because we'll probably make another stir fry because that's how we roll. Because all my little 1-cup prep bowls are full with everything I've been experimenting with. And if you don't have one of these kids' mixing bowls with the handle or the bomb diggity. I do love our new mixing bowl as well. It's a little wider circumference, but it has the rubber silicone seal on the bottom so it doesn't, it's a skid proof, which I do love. And then I don't know if you've noticed too, the colanders, I know as we've gotten older, we still are using a lot of our hand-me-downs back like when we started college. And I only invested in these probably in the last year or two when I host parties and I get everything for free. And it's just something that is so amazing that I can't believe that I lived without. I actually have 2 sets. They come in like 3 different sizes. Totally worth an investment. So let's move this guy over here. So next we will try something that I have, I'm on and off with Weight Watchers. I don't know about any of you. Right now I got some other stuff going down, but something that was a Weight Watcher recipe that I used to love because, who can live without chocolate, especially, when we have that monthly visitor. There are apples here and pears here. So what I did was slice them thin, kind of like the potato cut like you would for a home fry. And then I just drizzle some chocolate syrup on them. And they're delicious. And they're like, apples are 0 points. And the chocolate, if you do like a teaspoon or something, it's like a point. Love it. Moving on over to the potatoes real quick. These were the 2 that I had prepped. I'll try it in here for you guys to see too, but this is basically the cut like you would have for a home fry, for whatever you needed there. And if you wanted to make the potato fries, regular fries, that is the cut that you could make. It's so cool. Love it. And I did the same with the sweet potatoes because I like sweet potatoes probably better than regular potatoes. Same deal where it's cut like a fry. And I'm using our silicone prep bowls too. If you don't have these, I find them awesome for when you have to, pour something into a small space. I actually, for my coffee pot, we have a K-cup side and we have a regular pot side. So when we make the K-cup, instead of using my coffee cup and spilling when I pour it, I use one of these guys and then it can exactly pour in. So I love these. They're also microwave safe, everything else safe. Let me see what else I have here. Peppers too. I had minced these again because I was trying to make it for our stir fry, but let's see if we have one in here. We can try a different cut. I was going to show on this as well. I don't know if you've ever used the scoop loop, which, they did good advertising this year that you could use this for the inside of pumpkins, which really worked really well at Halloween. But you basically, cut your top off, go in here and scoop out the inside. Super easy. I already did it because I was playing all around. So I do dig that. Let's see if this guy fits this way. And I gotta think through now if I want it stick-wise. Let's try this. So I move it to the setting that's the bigger fry. I'll try to do this so you guys can see. Kind of the bigger fry. A thicker cup would be a higher number. And then it makes it more like and if I probably went even thicker, it would have been cooler if you wanted to fry. But it's still this is great for salads. It's going to be amazing to just be able to easily chop these up and eat healthy while I'm still working from home, at least for now. It's great because then I can easily prep food, lunch hour or break, or even when I get done with work, and it doesn't take forever to cut up all the vegetables. Let's try a potato. So I'm moving it over to that flat side first. So it's like the circle cut, like the home fries. I just washed them, just cut them in half. I don't know if I've tried 2 in at once. I think so. Don't have to peel them. I do have a little scrubby brush that I do. So I just stuff those in there, and voila. These I made a thicker cut because the hubs likes, he can get, thicker potatoes for himself, which is cool. Thinner, I like thinner for home fries, so that's how I would do it. So I'm gonna set these guys in here. So these are more of the sweet potatoes. So I'm gonna try some of those. Putting them in longwise to see if I can make them a little bit longer cut. I'm gonna flip it over to the fry setting, having it a thicker. Yeah, it depends on the produce of how easy it cuts, and sweet potatoes, are thicker. So it does take a little more strength. So that's what those make. And I will finish the rest of these in here. And we'll probably make them in the air fryer tonight. Last couple things, I'll show you the apple that I had done earlier. So just have to think about which way the slicing. So I'm gonna want to flap down like that. I'm gonna flip it to the big circle setting to make it similar to the ones that I showed you earlier, these type of guys, like apple chips, which you could dehydrate in the deluxe air fryer. I just haven't played around with it. My hands are getting so slippery. I'll try it here. See what it does for us. So again, makes that apple super thin. For me, when I was trying to eat healthy, which I gotta get back on, that's why I'm doing this. They're super easy to just drizzle some chocolate or just eat them as snacks. They're, you know, it's fun to eat new fruits and vegetables in different ways, so it's not like boring and just chewing down an apple, because you know I don't like that. I was going to show also, I did kind of like a julienne cut of the apples because I like to do salads with sweet stuff in it. So then that has it in there where it's real fine. Last couple things I was just going to show real quick. If you don't have the apple core, I'm a big apple wedger fan. We've had this for years and years where the kids have used this in Montessori where they went to do their apples. It's my all-time fave because you can use it even on, for a minute, you can even use it on the pear and it's super easy. You can see there. Actually, let's try it. Because I tried the other way, this is the apple core. So that's how I did these, where the core in the middle was out. You know. This way though, the pears come out so easily, which I love. And it's voila. I was gonna try to put it in. Let's see. Which way do I want to cut? We'll try it. So I'm putting them in this way. We'll see what we get. You gotta think through sometimes of just how it might cut. And you know, if it's just sliced and diced pears, again, I don't mind putting that on a salad. Doesn't hurt me any. So let's see what I got. Another apple. We'll move it over to the thicker fry setting. Maybe make it a 5 or a 6. And this is making like a little more of the julienne cut because of the way that I put it in there, which is okay. And so it looks like the apple one that I had, but with a pear. So it's pretty cool. Cool prep. And I think that's it as far as things to cut up right now. I have done the peppers, celery. I don't know if I showed the celery, but mincing it's really easy. Oh, the last was going to be, and let me get it out of here, because you don't particularly want to mix your pears with your onions. Move my prep bowl, rinse this real quick. And we're gonna try an onion because my mother-in-law uses the onions in her, like I said, the creamed cucumbers, and nobody loves to cut an onion, right? So I'm gonna put it flat in there. I'm going to move it to the smaller fry looking setting, and I'm gonna make it a thinner cut, like 201, and see what we get. Which is pretty cool because now you can see it's almost like a minced how she really needs it for some of her dips. Actually, her creamed cucumbers. Oh, this is in the way. She wants them a little thicker. So let's try. Curious. This setting. It's kind of. We'll go to the bigger fry setting, and then try a thicker cut. See what that gives us. And that's probably more what she likes, which is a longer cut. And then we'll try it one other way because I got one left onion. Let's try it this way. And then try it in the flat potato S setting. And we will keep it thick, see what it does. Oh, that's nice. So if you want it for a burger, does it like so. So that's pretty cool. Hadn't even tried that way yet. It's an experiment. The only other thing I was going to mention was a couple of other tools that I absolutely love. Again, this comes with the Rapid Prep Mandoline, so you can clean so easily. I also use it for all kind of crevices on my sink. When I'm cleaning the fridge, which we did the other week, which I hate, it was great for cleaning out those edges. The brush is perfect for the mandolin and the different pieces. Their vegetable peeler, which I used on my carrots tonight, it was pointed out today, which I forgot about, that it has the swivel, so it kind of rotates with you when you're peeling the carrots. And then my probably two favorite, next to the apple wedger, I think my top three, apple wedger, the tomato knife. It is now red, the coated knives, but it is my favorite knife of all time. I use it for everything. But close behind is the paring knives, which you always can get very inexpensive. Comes in a pack of 3, and we use those all the time. The kids, I feel safe with them using this, but they have upgraded at times to using the tomato knife. Again, apple core, apple wedger, and here, if you can see it, also the bar board, which has a really nice well here. So like if you're cutting meats up, which we do, the whatever gook, blood, whatever it may be, goes into those wheel wells and doesn't spill over. And it also has the nice rubber ends so that it doesn't move around. So got our onions, can take this quickly off and rinse. Literally, I just do this, I will open it and I will rinse in the sink and get everything out super easy. I won't make you suffer for those. So, and I did mention already, the silicone prep bowls do come in the 3 different sizes, which I do love. And they all come with lids. And I think I forgot to mention, I left the lid over here. These are our 1 quart prep bowls right here that I have all my chopped stuff in. So my mother-in-law said she uses them for like taco toppings if she's putting out like a buffet, salad toppings, if there's just something little that you want to prep for a party. Like I put my dips in it and then I will seal them. They easily go in the fridge and then it's easy to just bust them out and you can put them back away if you need to before guests leave. So really great staple that everyone loves as well. So I think that's all. I hope you have a wonderful evening. We'll see you later, you guys. Have a good night.